Hello there folks, I'm Dan Brown from asortofinterestinlife.com. You're joining me on board good old narrowboat Tilly, and as some of you may know, I recently got myself one of the GoPro 3 white editions, which I am more than happy with. I've also got one of the chest mounts, and also now, for the purposes of kayaking and goodness knows what else, we have got ourselves the head strap and quick clip to have a quick unboxing and look at, and then at the end of the video I'll just put in a few little clips of footage taken from this point of view. Right, let's dive in. So without further ado, there's no need to really dwell on this part too much. As you can see, head strap and quick clip, head strap, quick clip, and hopefully I'm going to be able to use these an awful lot to get plenty more actual POV footage of general things that I get up to and boat life, etc. So, without further ado, let's dive in properly. It doesn't look like it should be too challenging to open. Oh, good grief. Although it is extremely well stuck down. Caught me off guard and made me look moderately ridiculous. Ah, lovely. There, that's the simplest unboxing ever. So, what have we got? The quick clip, which as you imagine is literally just this here, not joined, no sort of spring mechanism, just plastic that's angled to go quite tightly together. That's got a fair old snap on it, padded on the back, so if that's going on your woolly hat for example, you've got a bit of padding there for your actual skin and your forehead. And the strap itself, whoa, take those off. Once again, this is pretty much what you would be expecting it to be. A simple head strap, one over the top and all the way around. And of course, this being GoPro, you have obviously your mounts to actually put the camera on. So first of all, if we very quickly just try popping it into the head strap. As you can see, it's exactly as GoPro have always worked. Just nice simple bolt mechanism, tying it up, and then you can obviously pivot and angle it to however you wish. Ooh. Lovely stuff. It's a nice sort of low profile, nice tight to your head camera angle there, and obviously only a couple of inches above your eyes at most. So that's instantly looking like it's going to be quite good. I'm enjoying that. Right, that's the first victory. But what is next? I don't know if you can hear the sound of gunshot in the distance. Oh dear. Wouldn't like to be on the other end of that. And now the quick clip. And this I'm more interested in, because this could be very handy indeed. Because it's so small to take anywhere, and it practically, once it's actually on the GoPro, doesn't add any more than almost the actual clip itself. Well, would you look at that? And judging from that, it's going to be able to film directly ahead as well. I hope that everything's in shot here. It's just for argument's sake, say we're going to clip it onto the side of this hat. Actually, for argument's sake, because it's easier, let's clip it straight onto the peak there. And you know what? Obviously, because this is solid and very smooth, it's not jammed solidly on there, but that's pretty tight. I'd have to really sort of shake my head and wiggle about to get that to come off. But obviously, the intention is that you would be wearing that on a woolly hat or on something like this that's sort of strapped around your head, I suppose, where it's not going to be having that sort of motion, and it's obviously going to be on something, if I can, something more like this that's soft. And I'm assuming that once that's on and it's all tight around your head, that's going to be nice and solid in place. But it's something that, like I say, it doesn't look like it'll, you couldn't do extreme bumpy sort of filming and anything that's going to have too much motion, but that's just something in a very simple way. For example, me going out on the kayak like I'm about to, something like that on the front of a woolly hat. I mean, if I was on the canal kayaking in such extreme conditions that this came off, then I think that the GoPro would be the last of my problems. Anyway, let's have a look at some actual footage. As we have a look around the boat from point of view, I'll take this as an opportunity to wrap things up and say thank you very much for watching. Feel free to check out my other videos and subscribe, as I've got plenty of GoPro based filming and videos to come. In fact, even as I'm saying this, there is a kayak video ready to upload directly after this one is done, so check that out if you wish. As always, feel free, like I say, to subscribe, like the Facebook page, and even add me personally on Facebook and Twitter for plenty of pictures and general updates from life on the canal. And of course, check out my books for the Kindle. The first one's The Narrowboat Lad. It's only £1.53. And really, until the next time, as we take a nice little trip down the canal in a kayak, I'll say keep it water-based, GoPro, and have a fantastic day. Farewell.